The power went out in the entire neighborhood, and she was left alone in the dark. She heard a noise coming from the basement, but when she went down to investigate, she found that the door was locked from the inside. The antique doll had been in her family for generations, and it always gave her a feeling of comfort. But when she woke up one morning, she found the doll's eyes followed her across the room. The little girl followed the sound of her mother's voice to the basement. When she turned on the light, she saw that her mother's head was already mounted on the wall. The woman thought she was alone in her house until she heard someone whisper her name. When she turned around, she saw her own reflection mouthing the words, "I'm still here." The hiker was lost in the woods and stumbled upon an old cabin, where he found a diary detailing gruesome experiments on human subjects. As he tried to leave, he realized the door was locked from the outside. I was home alone when I heard a strange scratching sound coming from the walls. As I followed the sound, I realized that it was the sound of someone carving my name into the wall with a knife. I woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of my dog growling at something in the darkness. But when I turned on the light, I saw that my dog was staring at the mirror, where my reflection was no longer my own. I was staying in a hotel room when I saw a figure standing at the foot of my bed. But when I turned on the light, there was no one there, except for a note on the pillow that read, "I'm still watching you." I was lying in bed when I heard someone whisper my name. I opened my eyes to see a pale, ghostly figure standing at the foot of my bed. "I'm sorry," it whispered, "I must have the wrong room." In my new apartment, I found a hidden room full of porcelain dolls. As I was leaving, one of the dolls said to me, "Please don't go, we need you here to keep us company." I heard a voice whispering my name in the dark, but as I turned on the lights, I realized it was just the wind outside. Then I heard the same voice whisper, "I'm inside now." The porcelain doll that my daughter received as a gift looked innocent enough, until we started finding clumps of human hair and fingernails inside her dress. The man in the clown suit standing on the street corner seemed like a harmless performer, until I realized that his painted-on smile was permanently etched on his face, and that the knife in his hand was stained with fresh blood. I asked my daughter to show me her new doll, but when I grabbed it, I realized it was a real girl my daughter had kidnapped from the park. I heard children screaming while playing in my backyard, but when I went to check, there was only an old swing set that was swinging on its own. I decided to explore an abandoned house to find something interesting, but when I entered a room, I saw myself sitting on the bed and staring back at me. I heard a noise in the kitchen at night, and when I went to check, I saw that my fridge was open and there was a human heart lying on the floor. In the middle of the night, I heard my front door open and close, followed by footsteps in the hallway. But when I turned on the lights, no one was there. The next morning, I found muddy footprints leading to my bedroom. I heard someone banging on my apartment door when I was home alone, but when I opened it, there was nobody there except a note that said, "I'm already inside." While exploring an abandoned hospital, I heard strange noises coming from the operating room. When I looked inside, I saw the ghostly figure of a surgeon performing surgery on a patient who was screaming in agony. One night I saw a figure standing outside my bedroom window watching me. I was sure that it seems to me because I live on the 7th floor, but in the morning I saw dirty handprints on the glass outside. As I sat in my car, I suddenly heard a strange sound, as if something was dripping on the roof, although there was no rain outside. I got out to look around, but didn't see anything unusual on the roof or nearby. As I was about to get back in, I saw myself behind the wheel.
Thanks for joining us for another hair-raising episode. If you enjoyed these spine-chilling stories, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all of our upcoming videos. Don't forget to check out our other bone-chilling content, and let us know in the comments which stories kept you up at night. We love hearing from our audience, and we might even feature your favorite tales in a future video.